Please excuse my appearance, I wasn't feeling great when I ended stream, but I still wanted to get this video out for you. But today I'm going to be showing you how you can get all 3 of the post-game legendaries in Pokemon Legends ZA. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So in order for you to get to the point where you are able to catch all 3 of the post-game legendaries, you are going to have to go through one round of the Infinite ZA Royale, and then you're going to get a phone call from Lita asking you to head over to Hotel Z. Once you get there, L's going to be waiting for you like a creepy stalker, but he's going to give you the missions for the one that gives and for the one that takes, which is for Yveltal and Xerneas. He's then going to have you go talk to the Team Flare members over at Cafe Nouveau just to get a little bit more info on the legendaries. And they are actually going to have you meet Vinny over at Quartzico because Vinny has set up this like battle simulator where he's going to have you fight or refight 3 rogue mega evolutions. The only difference between this time and last time is you do have to face these alone in battle. And this is to help you like prepare to catch the legendaries basically. But you are going to have to face rogue mega Halucha and rogue mega Victory Bell as well as rogue mega Tyranitar. You can face them in any order that you would like, but like I said, you are going to be facing them alone, so make sure that your Pokemon are relatively higher level because all of these are going to be in the 70s. I had the most issues with Tyranitar because of his typing, and my team was very weak to his typing, but we made it through. After you have defeated all 3 of the rogue mega evolutions, Vinny is going to tell you that Yveltal has arrived, and for whatever reason, Yveltal is literally sitting on top of a mall. Mood, me. He likes to shop. But the closest fast travel point is going to be Restaurant La Wow. So I went ahead and flew over there, and it's actually going to be on the left-hand or the right-hand side of the restaurant where you'll find this big thing of scaffolding, and you're just gonna climb up that to get up onto the roof. Also, where was Sylveon going? My girl was lost. But after you're on the roof, you're gonna go ahead and Rotom Glide onto the dome, and you'll see the little exclamation point that you interact with, and that is going to start the Yveltal, like, battle. The Yveltal is going to be in the 70s, so like I said, make sure your Pokemon are, like, adequately leveled up, and you'll see me here struggling because I'm a Pokeball snob, and I was trying to get him in a Pokeball, and he was being aggro, so here I am, trying to catch him in a Pokeball. I do it to myself, honestly. I don't like what he's doing with his wing arm things, by the way. Bro out here being Walmart Lugia, but creepier. But after you have caught Yveltal, you're gonna go ahead and fly back over to the research lab, and you're gonna have to talk to Mabel. And this is how you're going to start the interaction in order to get Xerneas. So once you're at the research lab, Mabel is going to tell you that there is a bunch of like alpha Pokemon that are going crazy in wild zones where they don't usually spawn. Like, you're not going to be able to find these spawns anywhere else. So you're going to have to fly to Wild Zones 3, 5, and 9 and either capture or defeat the alpha Pokemon that are going crazy in the Wild Zones. First of all, look at how aggressive this Steelix is being. This is the one in Wild Zone 3, and he was really annoying, and I didn't even want to catch him at this point. I was just going to knock him out because he wouldn't go in the ball, but I still caught it. It's fine. The one in Wild Zone 5 is going to be an alpha Gallade, which this one I did end up knocking out because I got over it. He was being aggro, and I Dazzling Gleamed him, and I threw the ball. It was an Ultra Ball, and he still didn't go in the ball, so I was like, you know what? Whatever, I don't care. The last one is going to be in Wild Zone 9, and it is going to be an Alpha Pangoro. He's going to be on the roof in there. It's going to be on, like, the left-hand side. And him, I got mad at him too, honestly. I was just going to knock him out, but he actually ended up going in the ball after I knocked him out with Talonflame, which, you know what? It's fine. I didn't want Walmart Urshifu anyway, but we still caught him. After you are able to defeat all 3 of the alphas, you're going to fly over to Wild Zone 11, and that is where Xerneas is going to be chillin'. You're going to have to deal with all these, like, aggressive Furfros. I don't know why they're like that, but after you start the interaction, that is when you're able to start fighting Xerneas. And once again, Pokeball Snob was waiting for Xerneas to stop being aggro so that it would go in the Pokeball. This thing Geomancied like 14 times, by the way. Geomancy is a one-turned move in this game, which is terrifying, but eventually I got it. But after you are able to get Xerneas, that is when you are able to fly back to Hotel Z, and you're going to run into, once again, L, because bro cannot leave you alone. Why is he like that? Why is he just hanging around the hotel? But you're gonna have to actually face him in battle and defeat him. And after you are able to actually defeat him in battle, he's gonna be like, ooh, wow, you are really strong and I felt your conviction. And then, you know, puppy Zygarde is gonna be like, yo, you're pretty cool. And then he's gonna be like, okay, bye. And just extreme speed away like a weirdo. And you have to go to the tower. So you're gonna fly to Wild Zone 20. And he's just gonna be like chilling in the middle of the wild zone, just in his little puppy form. Look at him, he's so cute. Also, why does he only have one green leg? But you're gonna have to actually fight Zygarde 3 times. This is literally like the Giratina fight light. But the first time is in the puppy form, and then you're going to let him transform into his little like slithery snake form, which is what you see here. Amazing. It's a ground dragon type, so like, its typing's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of bodied it with Sylveon. We love her for that. And then after you defeat the snake form is when it's gonna turn into the like Megatron form. The one that looks like a transformer. And this is the one that you are going to have to be a little bit more agile for, because he has this like fissure attack thing that you have to like dodge, otherwise it'll knock you out before it knocks your Pokemon out. It definitely knocked out Sylveon, but it's fine. But yeah, that one you're gonna have to do a little acrobatics, a little dodge roll, because that one hurts. I was able to take it down with the help of Sylveon and Blastoise. So GG's, Shell Shocker. Thank you so much for missing that surf, by the way. My guy, at least you tried. It's okay, he hits this surf here. He was a little embarrassed, so he was like, let me try again. But yeah, you're gonna have to face him 3 times. Watch out for the fissure attack thingy, because that one hurts. And that's it. That's how you catch all 3 of the post-game legendaries. But like I said, there you have it. That is how you can catch all 3 of the post-game legendaries in Pokemon Legends ZA. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and if you did, I kindly suggest that you consider subscribing so that I can continue to make content for you guys. And if you were already subscribed and you would like another way to support the channel, feel free to check out the merch store. There is a link down below in the description that takes you to not only my merch store, but also all of my other socials so you can keep up with what I'm doing on a daily basis. But thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to those of you who have been the channel as members. I appreciate you all so much. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.